Hello, fellow quizzers, fellow quiz enthusiasts. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Lingwi here from City of Tanawan, Batangas. Welcome to Bragging Rights Battle of BoTB Veterans. This is a tournament featuring quiz enthusiasts who competed in the collegiate level of the Battle of the Brains in the late 1990s. Let's meet our contestants. Chris, aka Topping from City of Muntinlupa.
Right now, I'm working for a conglomerate, one of the biggest conglomerate in the Philippines. Aside from that, right now, I'm taking up a CFO development program at Asian Institute of Management. Also taking care of my wife and my three kids. And if not busy, we go on trips. Most memorable experience was when I made the mistake on how to spell tariff. I think that's the most memorable, because if I would have correctly spelled tariff, I would have won the championship. I think that's a bitter, but certainly the most memorable.
I understand how that felt. That there are things that are meant to be learned the hard way. But look at you now. I guess it's just another battle. But now see where you are at, and I guess that experience helped you become the person that you are right now.
Diosa from Concepcion, Tarlac.
Well, aside from squeezing, I like thrift shopping. So I more on the fashionista side, and also I like watching classic films from the golden days of Hollywood. I like watching the films of Marlon Brando
Oh, you,
and also James Stewart and Cary Grant, of course.
very
I
good.
mean, I hope the new generation can relate to them. What do I remember? That was 25 years ago. Yeah, I mean, so almost 30 years. I joined Battle of the Brains representing my alma mater of Adamson University for 3 years from 1996 to 1998. So, but I didn't do very well because I remember there are weeklies and the monthly finals. So in all my three stints, I I I was able to win my weekly finals and join the monthly finals as one of the finalists. But I didn't proceed further in the contest.
Ano ka ba? Me, being a participant of that game also,
Yeah.
I know how the games are tough. And reaching the monthly finals is already a tough act to follow. And for you doing it
Yeah.
for multiple number of times, that is definitely something. That's why you are one of those of the invited in this
Yeah,
game.
I'm very thankful for the invitation. I mean, I mean, quizzing in general is one of my passions, so I enjoy it a lot.
Albie from Seattle, Washington.
Yes, basically, I love trivia very much, so I try to incorporate that into my daily life. Like, every day is a learning experience. And on top of that, I love to spend time with my kids. They're very smart, both of my girls, and they love to learn as well. They have passion for learning. I used to compete in the World Chess Tournament like 3 years ago before COVID. And on my category, on my ELO rating, I end up third place. Many years ago, that's where I met you, Percy, and many others. During that time in the Battle of the Brains, although we compete with each other, but at the end of the day, that's where we gain a true camaraderie and we became friends. And up to now, I'm so elated to see you and meet everyone else as well.
Percy, aka Purse TV from City of Taguig.
Well, I've been working in the BPO industry for the past, I'd say 19 years now. Last 5 of which is spent with um, medical supplies and pharmaceutical provider in the US, based in BGC. And yeah, that's what occupies me most of the time. I do the graveyard shift, but on the side, I do some, if time permits, I do some vlogging. I still do illustrations and drawing, painting, which are my favorite hobbies ever since. I was able to join a couple of seasons for Battle of the Brains. I think the first one was season 5. It was the season where Pierre Candilero became the champion, also the one and only ASEAN Battle of the Brains champion. Next was, I think, season 7. So there were a couple of seasons there. I reached as far as the quarterfinals on my first try, ran out of luck on my second try, only reached as far as the monthly finals. So that pretty much sums it all. But I mean, it's great. It's a great ride. As long as it lasted, it's a great way to, meet people who are of the, same wavelength. People who are always on the lookout to learn new things and explore new ways on, how to be a competitive learner, I should say.
And June, currently in Taipei, Taiwan.
Yeah. Actually, I'm working here in Taipei, Taiwan, as a research and development engineer. And during weekends, of course, since I'm an OFW, so most of the time I talk to my family. And then if I have sometimes, I just try to watch movies, listen to music, and go outside also sometimes. Hobbies, syempre, sometimes reading some materials, then yung sabi ko nga, watching movies. Preference sa movies, usually I like the sci-fi movies like Avengers, DC movies, pero not horror. I don't like horror.
Huwag
Okay,
mag-alala, hindi ka nag-iisa dyan.
It's quite long time, so I think that was around 1997. Yeah, hindi ko matandaan kung anong season yun. So I was able to
Season 6.
Season 6, okay. So siguro ako yung second qualifier sa sa quarterfinals nung time na yun. So yun. So umabot hanggang grand finals actually.
And then it is an honor that we share this stage with you right now.
Yeah, medyo matagal na. So yun, so
No.
yun, for hobby siguro. Yeah, thank you for inviting us also into this Lingwi. It's an honor also to join into your game, and I know na it will be successful since mahilig pa rin tayo sa quizzing kahit na matagal na we were still in college that time. Yeah.
There you go, you've met our competitors, and some of you might be familiar with them if you were following BoTB back in the days. They are competing in a single round robin where competitors with the best win-loss cards will vie for the ultimate bragging rights. In case of a tie due to same win-loss cards, competitor or competitors with the best quotient moves on to the championship. They have competed in what I would say the highest level of quiz competition back in the days, and I am honored to have them in my channel to showcase how we played over a couple of decades ago, and that they still have the punches that made them their school's champions and representatives. So follow the matches of bragging rights here in FourthQuiz, hit subscribe button and the notification bell to keep you updated, and also watch my other video quizzes. So thank you again, Lingwi here from City of Tanawan, Batangas, bidding you good morning, good afternoon, and good night.